Just trying to get information, really, at that point in the game. 9-3, trying to see what we got. You know, we've thought all along we had a guy that could throw strikes. We had that information. We had thought all along we thought we had a guy that could get people out. Tip your hat to Dodson and Cunningham. Those guys did a good job. Really, the thing probably comes back to get you is a walk in between there. Ball goes out of the ballpark on Dodson, not that big a deal. The walk's a big deal after that, and he executed some pitches in that at-bat. It's probably against Winsell. And again, sometimes we lost the game, but we got some information, and we got some feedback on whether we can use it with men on. You know, I think we got a host of guys, a bunch of guys going there with nobody on, and can get you 3 outs. It takes a different guy to go in there in that situation. And a lot of that is on us as far as us making the decision to go with him. Again, though, we knew we were going to get strikes, and they happened to hit a couple balls out of the ballpark.
Would you make the same decision again?
For the information we got, absolutely, you bet.
I think before you brought Young on, you guys kind of had a conversation on the mound. I know he had warmed up,
yeah,
I think just a short time before. Was that just more, hey, is your arm, you feel like it's warm enough to be able to go with that?
Yeah,
point?
more than anything, just a little dialogue, visiting with him, making sure he was ready to go. And he's a baseball player, as you guys have seen, and he really likes pitching. And probably in hindsight, it's obviously everybody in here can see it's not the right decision. Again, though, in a 56-game season, you want to have as much information as you can going forward, and you're always trying to get better. If he goes in and he slams the door, we just got better. He didn't slam the door, and we lost a game, but we got some feedback.
How do you tell the guys, because you were building a lot of momentum, especially at the Oklahoma series, do you think they kind of understand the information angle instead of the win angle?
No, we thought we were going to win the game. I mean, obviously, it's whatever it was going into the 9th inning, 9-3. At the same time, wind's blowing out, and anything can happen. Again, it's we'll take. I mean, I'll take full responsibility for making the decision. And what you don't want to do is make that decision. Obviously, you don't want it to cost you a ball game. Nobody does. At the same time, you're gathering and you're trying to figure out who can help you in certain spots. And you know, obviously, he made some decent pitches, but 2 guys hit balls out of the ballpark. I don't think they were cheap ones either. They put good swings on them.
Well, just Dodson's day.
Yeah, I mean, guy had 3 home runs and swung the bat really good. I mean, the last one was the first fastball he'd really hit. And again, I mean, it's we'll bounce back from it. I mean, you got to flush these kinds of things. It's going to happen in a 56-game season. Nobody in the league's going to just go away on Sunday. Everybody's going to keep battling, and possibly we gave them a little life at the start of the inning. At the same time, I mean, really is again, I'll take full responsibility, but I'll also take the information and use it moving forward.
About Orlando Garcia's day, the probably one bright side, he's just continued to hit 4 home runs in this series now. Yeah,
Orlando had quite a weekend, swung the bat really good, gave us a chance there, you know, put the tying run in scoring position, and had 2 shots at it. And you know, he's playing at a high level. He's a lot of fun to watch.
Disappointing end of the weekend, but what are the positives you take from the series?
Well, the positives, again, is all the information you gain. I mean, we obviously, you know, you don't feel good about today, but at the same time, you had a lot of moments that meant a lot, you know, today. And some guys performed in those moments and some guys didn't. And again, I think the biggest thing is like even just sending Jake out there for the 9th, he got us out of the 8th. And we've made a change there quite a bit. And because a lot of times, you know, guys will, you know, it's really just gaining the information and moving forward. It's about playing good baseball.
The same way we've done all year, you know, just kind of swallow it and flush it and move on. That's all we can really do right now. The guys will be fine. We'll bounce back pretty quick, but it's a tough one, you know, on any team, any sport. But it happens, and you got to live with it. So.
When you guys get to the bottom of the ninth there, obviously when it's got to be deflating, obviously when they score that many runs in the top of the ninth. How do you guys try to approach going to the plate in the bottom of the ninth? I mean, do you kind of have any kind of meeting in the dugout, or is it just we all know what's the task?
I mean, it's the same thing, you know. Since pitch one, you kind of just try to have the best at bats you can, whether it's you're down by 1 or up by 10, you know. So it's all the same game. Obviously, the situation is a little different, but I think we put a good inning towards the end. Just didn't fall our way, so it's part of the game.
Obviously, a good game at the plate for you, though. 4 for 5, 2 more home runs. What were you just seeing in the series? You said yesterday you were just closing your eyes and swinging that off. Obviously, not really the case, but what was going right for you?
I mean, all you could really do is simply put a barrel on the ball, you know, and that's the main goal. I mean, some weekends it happens better than others, but I mean, all you can really do is just find a pitch and just try to put a barrel on it and just let the ball fly. So.
For Josh, obviously, it's a tough spot just being his debut on the mound. I mean, you guys say anything after for him to just kind of pick him up?
He's strong mentally. He knows. He's really mature about his business, and he knew once he got out and went back to third that he had to take care of his defensive part, you know, of the game. So he's a strong kid, and I don't think nothing will really change on his part. And if it does, I mean, we'll be there for him. You know, we're a team, and I mean, it happens. You know, it's part of the game, so we'll be fine.